In this snippet,
Yeah.
we're going to answer 2 of the questions that we received from our previous video.
All I got is questions. I never hold no answers. Bet you sick of hearing lessons from a dude who got no handle.
Our love language is real. How do you adapt to your partner's love language? And then the other one, I don't have. Let's start with the first one first.
Yeah.
All right, so our love language is real. I believe so. And mine was, which we have it here, was quality time. And I think mine is real because even when I get home at night, just conversations with Courtney is what I'm looking for. Because I don't really talk to anybody else. So when we talk, it is, I guess that is a love language. What's yours?
Mine is words of affirmation. Definitely big for me. I know he loves me. I know that. I mean, he's stuck with me at this point. But I like to hear it. I like for him to say it. He doesn't like to say it.
Talk is cheap. Sorry, I had to put that out there. Somebody can say they love you, but they hate you.
That's how he views it. Which goes into, yes, love languages are real, but just because your love language is one way, that doesn't mean your significant other is going to give you that love language. And one thing I always say is you have to determine if you can deal with that, right? Like, I know he's not a talker. He's not going to always say, I love you first. He's not going to always say that I look good this day or whatever, when that's what I want to hear. But I've learned that if he thinks I look good, he gonna be all over my booty. It's just straight like that, just straight facts.
That leads to the next question. Since you guys have been together so long, I'd love to see a video about how you keep the spark alive, how you guys keep your relationship fresh and the love strong. You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first. Finding
little things for me, like I would say in my head, oh, I'm gonna send her something once a month. Like she doesn't really like flowers, so what can I send her? But she really likes those strawberries with the chocolate and edible arrangement. So I'm like, maybe I should send that once a month. But then I'm like, no, she can get tired of that, then I'll send her something else. Then I'm like, oh, I'll send you this for that kind of thing. Like finding little things to do, like going out to eat for lunch, at work without the kids. I've heard once a week, but I'm okay with every other week.
It's easy to get bogged down in day-to-day whether you have kids or not. It could be work, it could be kids. It's always going to be something that will, take you away from each other. But if every now and then, if you're touching each other, then that can build a connection because you don't realize it, but you are releasing hormones every time you touch each other. And that can and I don't even know if he realizes it. Again, he's not really a touchy-feely type person, but I'm always rubbing on him. I'm always touching him. And to me, that's how I connect with him. I don't know if you've ever known that. I've never said that to him. But that's because when I'm touching him, I feel that connection. Always remember what your significant other likes. Like his facial hair. If it wasn't for me, he would not have any facial hair. But he knows I love his facial hair, so he keeps it. And that's a big deal for me. Or like for me, he don't like fruity smells. So, I have my Bath & Body Works sprays, but I don't wear the fruity ones when I'm gonna be with him because he don't like it. So like little stuff like that too.
As the years go on, you somewhat change. I know for us, we've changed. Like she's not the same girl from high school, from college, from post-college, from post-college.
Okay.
To 10
I've
years
changed.
after college.
Okay, I'm different.
Exactly. So like you have to evolve and adapt. And it's like she's prehistoric, Courtney.
Okay.
From high school.
Okay.
Like she used not,
I used to not clap.
And smack. Now she's chewing smack. So you just gotta be okay with like the changes. Even clipping her toenails is different.
Okay.
I can't put this on the video.
No.
She fought on my leg when we sleep.
You know what?
You gotta be okay with it. Like me, I haven't changed at all.
You is a lie and a half.
I I am still the same.
You
person.
is a lie and a half. CJ is different. CJ is not the same person that he was in college, but I will say it's for the better because when he was in college, he was bat crazy, okay? And I was this close from saying, never mind, I don't want it no more. But he changed.
I don't know when that happened. I hadn't changed that much. Can you change with your spouse?
Can you?
Or can you change with your fiance?
Can you?
If you want to change with your girlfriend or boyfriend, you can, but that's up to you.
And then you might. If you boyfriend and girlfriend forever, y'all are going to change. The person that you fell in love with is not going to be the person that you die with. I can almost promise you that. It's not going to be. I used to always say, and I think I still say it. I think I might have said it last week. CJ, if you turn into your daddy, that's where I draw the line. I know my limit. If he turns into senior, I'm done. I done told his wife. I told my mother-in-law, I can't be married to your husband. And he turned into his daddy. And I'm probably going to be sitting right here like my mother-in-law and just dealing with it.
If you can't adapt to your fiance or wife, then you got an issue. That's just it.
It's you're just, selfish. I'm telling you.
You're a selfish individual if you can't adapt to anybody that you can put a ring on. You put a ring on somebody's finger, you can't adapt. That's just like, for instance, I would never walk up to Courtney and give her 5 engagement rings like bro did. Like, she gonna be happy with what I gave her. If she can't be happy with what I gave her, then whatever I walk in the door with 5-10 years from now, I'm not gonna give her no choices. This is what you get. You're gonna be happy with it.
On that note,
you want to say something about that?
I do, because on that note, fellas, make sure your woman is good with choices, because if CJ put 5 engagement rings in front of me, it would take me a few months to decide which one I want. I'm just saying. No, they different. They was different.
They was all square.
But they
was all square with a big diamond.
But they were different.
They were different.
They were different.
Around the ring.
But they were
on
different.
The top was the same.
And I'm not good with choices. Okay, don't give me that many choices. It's too many.
No, that is spoiled. That's spoiled. Some men be like, my wife is going to work. My wife is not going to work. I'm going to bring home everything. Like, no. If she wants to work, let her work. If she want to be at home, cool. But it has to be a line drawn. Like, if you want to be at home, you got to understand that I'm not going to be at home. If you want to work, you got to understand that we ain't always going to eat on time. Mm-hmm. Like, do adapt to it. Yeah, because I always want to be a stay-at-home dad. 2 years ago, I was on the verge of becoming a stay-at-home dad because she made enough for us. And I was going to be like, hey, I'm cool being at home. And when the girls went out to school, elementary school, I was going to stay at home. What I was going to stay at home and do?
Lose his mind.
Play the game.
Lose his
mind. Keep the
mind.
house clean.
Lose his mind.
Not at all.
He wouldn't be able to sit at home.
No. But that's how we keep that's our love language, and how we have dealt with each other.
Mm-hmm. That's also how we keep the spark alive too, because I'm telling you, sometimes we just laugh at each other and it's like, it's spark. Like, I was trying to give him a bite of my sandwich the other day. He bit my finger. Boy, I tell you what, when I say I ain't never laughed that hard.
Have you ever had somebody feed you?
Bit the mess out of my finger.
She said, here, take a bite of this. I'm like, how am I supposed to bite it?
I fell in love with him all over again because I was like, you ain't got a bit of sense.
Whatever. This is post 10 years, Courtney. You have not met the prehistoric high school
and you never
Courtney.
Will.
Nope, you never will, because she was actually nice. She was nice. She gave in a lot. She let you do whatever you wanted to her. She didn't care. She was very nice.
Or just look.
And then college.
I'm gonna start my own podcast because that's why I ain't that way no more. Next.
I should play Dripisha right here.
You should.
Now, who said I was too old to do this shit? This booty still got a whole lot of drip. Pop, 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 pop. Get back. Wait, let me stop before I start a fight.